those hands together. How many out there? That's God's favor. Say, I've got favor. You might be always looking down. I know someone that really cares, and he'll always be there. 'Cause I've got it. Got favor. Tell you today that got favor. The world may be turned upside down, and you may be always looking down. Whoa. I know someone that truly cares. He'll always be there.
Good morning on this marvelous Monday morning. Welcome to the Love Morning Show. I'm your host, JB Lee. And what a good morning it is. Wake on up, get your day started. Knowing the God that made the heavens and the earth and everything in the universe, He loves you on this marvelous Monday morning. In the words of James Brown, get on up, get on the scene. In Jesus' name, wake on up this morning. Listen, hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope you did something enjoyable. Hope you had some fun. Hope your life has been filled with laughter on this weekend. And man, I'm telling you, God is good and He wants the best for all of our lives. Wake on up, y'all. Wake on up. It's Monday. We starting it all over again. It is Monday, y'all. We're starting it all over again. Again, I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Good morning, McClammy. Good morning, Josephine. Good morning, James. Good morning, Joe Karen. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning. Man, I'm telling you. Hey, this time is changing. Good morning, Deacon Lamb. This time is changing. We're getting ready to get into, I think the clock set back in November. I don't know. Ellen always tell me we got to set the clock back, but hey, it's staying darker more in the morning time. It's not getting as light as it normally would be, and it's starting to get darker earlier in the evenings. So we know the time is getting ready to change, and we're gonna get prepared for that. And some people, you come outside, you get ready to go to work, and it's still dark. It's like, man, where the daylight at? All right. But God is good. Listen, God says that we are blessed. Not maybe not could be, not should be, not gonna be. He says we are everything God says about us is true. Then He says, listen, we are healed. Not maybe not could be, not should be, not gonna be. He says we are. One thing God don't do, He don't tell no lie. Then He says that we are more than conquerors. He said, all I want you to do is show up and enjoy what I have for you. He said, just show up at the table. I got you. He said, listen, I know things, how, I set this all up so you don't have to worry about it. I got you. Good morning, Londa. Then He says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. He said, I'm not going to lose my grip on you. I'm not going to lose my hold on you. Whether you're on the mountaintop high or in the valley low, He said, I got you. Wherever you are in life, He said, I got you covered. I'm here for you. I'm going to make sure you make it through. Whatever you're going through, I'm going to make sure you make it through. He said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. He said, I'm going to make sure you make it through whatever you're going through, because I will never leave you nor forsake you. Lord have mercy. That's some good news. That's some good news. All right. Whatever God says about us is definitely true. You can depend on him. You can rely on him. He got us, y'all. He got us covered. All right. One of my sayings is, when you think God is not thinking about you, he's thinking about you. All right. Listen, again, hope everybody had a good weekend. Ellen and I, of course, I had to go do some work this weekend, do some little things here and there. We call it work, but anyway, I had to get some stuff did. And but Friday we went and visit some of our friends. We went and visit Josephine and James, and man, we had a good time. A lot of laughter, a lot of fun. And I tell you, when you go to people's house, they didn't know I was gonna tell this, but I'm gonna tell it. Josephine and James they has one of the cleanest houses. When I tell you, when you walk in, everything is in place. The floors are shine. See, now you can tell this ain't something that some people you say, oh, we're gonna come by and visit for, and you can look and tell where they tried to clean up a little bit before you got there. This house, beautiful home. Oh my God. I told Ellen, I said, my goodness, this place here, this is clean. And I love a clean house. But my God, everything in place. Everything, you could tell that's how they do it all the time. And so, but we had fun, enjoyed Josephine and James this weekend. And, man, I'm telling you, it's good. It's good to fellowship with one another, love on one another, because God loves us and he wants us to be that way towards one another. All right. That's what he wants for our lives. He wants us to care for one another and enjoy one another, and be kind to one another. See, here's enough of that other stuff going around. There's too much of that other stuff going around. And we need to be on our P's and Q's to make sure we show love to one another. Show love to people, and show some grace, some mercy, be kind. Everybody's going through something in life. Everybody. And just some kind words could make a person's day. Matter of fact, this morning, we got up and Ellen said, Jeff, there's somebody, they parked really close in our yard. I said, really? And so I went out. She said, you going out there? I said, I certainly am. And I didn't have my peace be still with me. I should have took it with me, but I did. And I went out there, and it was a guy, he was parked in our yard. And looked like he had an all-nighter somewhere, looked like he was. So I seen him laid back. I said, oh, he sleep. I tapped on when he was. Now, I could have, when I woke him up, when the cursing and hollering, and, man, what good would that have done? The only thing it would have done, it would have caused him to come back at me, and then me back at him, and then you got a whole situation gone haywire. You see what I'm saying? So I just tapped him and I said, hey man, you alright? He said, yeah, I was looking for some kind of private investigator. I said, no, I'm not that. And he seen my shirt. He said, oh, you a Pirates fan? I said, no, my granddaughter's going. Okay, sir, I'm moving on. I said, okay, man. I said, you all right? I said, be careful. You okay? He said, yeah. So he left. But the whole situation could have been different if I would have went out there raising sand. You see what I'm saying? He didn't hurt nothing in the yard. So there was no need to, and if he had been drunk or incapacitated to that. You know what I'm saying? Let me say your peace be still. If he had been, out of it, inebriated. It's a good word for drunk. If he had been inebriated, then I'd have told him, say, man, go ahead and sleep that off. Don't get out there, because he could have, what I'm saying, get out there and hurt somebody. But he didn't seem like he was. The truck didn't smell like he was. It smelled like he had some ganja or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And so he seemed he was all right to drive, and he woke on. He wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful, people. I don't know why I'm telling this. But it could have went way, way, way bad. It could have went way south. If I had went out there with that mentality, you in my yard, and you da. It could have been, and then if I had my, what I'm saying, carried my little peace be still out there, and he'd have said something, and then I'd have popped off, and it could have been, it could have went so many ways. But we have to learn to show some love and some compassion and grace and mercy towards people. Yeah. Because we don't know. Listen, when I was younger, I parked in many people's yard. Not because I was inebriated, I was just asleep. So we have to show some love and compassion towards people. It don't matter. It don't matter what color they are, what nationality. It don't matter. We got to treat people right. All right. I don't know why I'm on that. Anyway, let's get on down to our topic for today. McClellan said, your peace be still. Yeah, McClellan, I didn't have it with me, because I was expecting some peace to be still. All right, our topic for today, Yolanda said, that's called maturity. Everyone doesn't have it. Yes, everybody don't, but we should. We really should. Lord have mercy. It takes it in this world, in this society. It takes maturity. All right, our topic for today is God knows what's best for me. Come on in, somebody. That's our topic for today. God knows what's best for me. I'm going to say one more again for the people in the back, especially those on the front row that be sitting up there looking all cute with their dress and hat and suits on and ain't learning nothing. They just, but they on that front row. God knows what's best for me. And you say, well, JB Lee, why do you say that? Because I found out over time, over years, I found out that I don't care what I could come up with, what plan I could try to make, He knows what's best for me. See, he know he know my ending from my beginning. He know everything there is to know about me. He know what's needed in my life. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. He know what's needed in your life. He know everything about you. And so you have to take a step back sometime and remind yourself that God knows what's best for me. Even when I think I got the best plan, I got the best idea, I got it all figured out, He knows what's best for me. Lord have mercy. He knows the things that's coming down the road that I cannot see. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. He knows what's best for me. He knows my struggles. He knows my insecurities. He knows my hang-ups. So he knows everything. So he knows what's best for me. He knows what's best for my life. Come on. Have you ever gotten yourself into a situation and it took God to get you out of it? Why? Because he knew, matter of fact, he was giving you warnings ahead of time before we got into those things. Don't do that. Don't get hooked up with them. Don't marry them. Don't listen. You need to stay away from them. Come on here, somebody. And you say, well, you know what? I got this figured out. And lo and behold, the thing that you got yourself into, he got you out of it. Why? Because he knows what's best for you. He tried to warn you before you got into it. He tried to warn me before I got into some things. Did I listen? No, ma'am. But now, I am more attentive to his voice. I'm more attentive to the things that he speaks to me because why? I figured out that he knows what's best for me. Listen, God ain't never doing nothing to have the advantage. You know how some people say, well, I'm just telling you this, but they trying to get an advantage of. God ain't that way. He knows what's best for me, and he want me to take the road that I need to go down and not try to take shortcuts because he loved me. He don't want to see me struggling. He don't want to see me depressed. He don't want to see me down and out because he knows what's best for me. Yes. Josephine said he knows before we do. He do. He knows what's best. If you go, listen, if you in a locked room and you can't get out, sit down. This how life is. Just sit down, take a deep breath, say, God, what's the best way for me to get out of here? And wait. He'll show you the best way out. That's in every situation. You know, I don't care what I'm going through in life. I ask God, I say, God, what do you want me to learn out of this? Because he knows what's best for me. God, how long am I going to stay in this? Because he knows what's best for me. Who do I need to talk to about this? Because he knows what's best for me. Lord have mercy. See, listen, all this stuff going on, this political stuff, this, they got it going on, and everybody got this on the internet and posting on this platform and posting this and posting that and all this stuff. And so a couple of days ago, I was seeing this stuff and I said, I wanted to respond so bad to some of it. I wanted to just let it go. And God kept reminding me, stay out the weeds. Stay out the weeds. Why? Because he knows what's best for me. See, you get tangled up and tied up and all that stuff, and then you got to keep responding, and you got to keep, and people posting on this, and you got to keep posting. You guys said, stay out the weeds. And then I put me together. I had it was really nice sounding post. It was in, in connection with some of the stuff that's going around on social media. And I said to Eleanor, what you think about me posting this? She said, nope. And it wasn't a bad post. It wouldn't have been a bad post, but it would have ignited something in somebody's mind. And she said, nope. And I didn't post it. Why? Because I'm going to consult with her. Because sometimes she be hearing from God and I ain't hearing from God. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. She can hear from him just as well as me. And so she said, no, don't post that. And then that reminded me what God had been saying. Stay out the weeds. Why? Because he knows what's best for me. He knows what's best for you. We can't get involved in everything. Some things we just pray about and keep it moving. Come on, I'm talking to me and somebody. He knows what's best for all of us. He knows. Listen, there's been so many times in my life, when I look back over my life, if I hadn't followed his voice, man, I ain't no telling where I would have been. Cause listen, there's people that I used to hang around. Some of them people been locked up. You know what I'm saying? And I could have been in the same situations. But God knew what was best for me. And he still knows what's best for me. All right. That's our topic for today. Always go through life knowing that God knows what's best for us. He got us. He wants you to have this life and have it more abundantly. He wants you to have a life filled with joy and laughter and love. That's why the word said the Lord. That's why David said it's a place that the Lord is my shepherd. And he was saying all the time, he knows what's best for me. That's why I follow him. He knows exactly what I need, when I need it, and all the above. He knows what's best for me. All right, that's our topic for today. God knows what's best for me. All right, every day, all day, All right. All right, let's get on down to our lunch meeting. Oh, we got a good one today, y'all. We got a good one today. So, I told you that Ellen and I visited Josephine and James. And I have been asking people, to give me a lunch meat. And so, we was talking, and the subject come out, and James, he gave me a lunch meat. And I said, well, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to do it on Monday. So here it is. Our lunch menu for today is brought to you by James Hankins. Our lunch menu today is brought to you by James, a.k.a. Teddy Hankins. This is our lunch menu for today. Our lunch menu today is tadpole soup and saltine crackers. That's our lunch menu for today. Oh, it's simple. You ain't got to do much. Tadpole soup. You say, well, tadpole, you actually, yes, literally tadpoles. They are delicious. Almost like, listen, have you ever had caviar? It's similar to caviar. So you what you do, you find they easy. It's easy to do. You get your little strainer, you go down to your nice watering hole. It's plenty of, always plenty of these tadpoles in there. All you do is you put them in some water, add a little salt. You can add you some carrots. You can add you can put pretty much anything in your soup that you normally do in a regular soup. A little celery, stuff like that. And get you some salt. Let them cook. They ain't got to cook long. You let them cook for about 15 minutes. You throw them in there after you get your carrots and if you want potatoes they're good with potatoes. Oh Lord have mercy. Just potatoes. You can put potatoes in there and some onions and them. Oh my Lord have mercy. And some carrots. You put that in there and you let it cook. Then you throw them in there for about 15 minutes. Season it. I like to put cayenne pepper in mine. Little cayenne pepper seasoning. You throw that in there. Oh my goodness, you got something to reckon with. It's called tadpole soup. Man, the kids will love it. The kids. The kids love tadpole soup. And they like to watch when you make it. They like to watch when you make tadpole soup. They go, they be like, ooh, looks good. Tadpole soup. That's our lunch menu today. Our lunch again today is brought to you by James, a.k.a. Teddy Hankins. And today we're having tadpole soup with saltine crackers. D. said, JB Lee, you hypnotized James. But Clarence said, Lord, you have rubbed off on Mr. G. Not today. Lord have mercy. That's our lunch menu for today. Brought to you by James, a.k.a. Teddy Hankins. Tadpole soup and saltine crackers. Lord have mercy. Rochelle said, not today. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Now, I can assure you this. I know a lot of people ain't gonna try it. But, man, sometimes you don't, you don't really know because you ain't never tried it, but hey, some of this stuff is good. All right. Today we gonna do it today like we always do. We're gonna say something good about our day because your day is waiting to respond to what you say. Lord have mercy. And we're gonna do it today. Today is a blessed day, a day full of love because God, you are love. A day full of grace, a day full of mercy, a day full of peace, a day full of joy, a day full of help, a day full of prosperity, a day full of all of who you are, God, because you are our everything. Listen, love on yourself, love on somebody, pray for yourself, pray for somebody, but don't let nobody mess up your day, not even yourself. Remember, God loves you. He wants the absolute best for your life. God knows what's best for me, and God knows what's best for you. Let's trust in him. Let him work out everything in our life. He got us, y'all. He got us. He got us. He got us. You can depend on him. David said it best. He said, the Lord is my shepherd. Why? Because he knows what's best for me. Listen, God love you, and we love you too. Here at the Love Morning Show, we out. McClellan said, look like you and Mr. James, the only ones having lunch. I think so, McClellan. Have a good